I'm meteorologist Peter Hall. Here's your NBC3 forecast. The wet weather's back and moving in from the south to north. That's why we've got the triple Doppler and interactive Doppler radar on for you, always on our website, cnycentral.com. Now, I've got a 71 high here. If we can squeeze in enough sun before the clouds thicken and the rain arrives, that's what we're going to get. But once the rain starts, we're backing it off into the 60s. To the south, we're not getting out of the 60s. To the north, we'll get further into the 70s. You'll see that in the Futurecast in a second. So the wet weather makes its return after a gorgeous Sunday. Rain coming in from the south. We should have some leftover scattered showers for Tuesday. We're hoping for a better day Wednesday. I have to carefully watch Thursday and Friday because there's two things that could happen. One, there's going to be a southern system with a lot of rain. Right now, our computer models say that the bulk of that is going to miss us. Instead, we would have clouds, intervals of sun, and just a scattered shower both days. Something to keep an eye on. Hopefully, we can turn a little bit better for the weekend. At 8 in the morning, the front edge of the rain is roughly about there with a couple of isolated showers out ahead of it like this. All this is moving in from south to north, so we take you up through the midday hours and the front edge of the rain is about like that. And then during the afternoon, it's like that. So since it develops last over the north country, the further north and east you go, well, typically it's cooler, right? Well, this go around because you have the sun out longest, Messina, Lake Placid, you could actually be in the upper 70s today. While you go further to the south, down in here, where you probably are going to see little to no sun, you're talking a high of about 65. So big differences. That's why I've gone 70 for Syracuse, but then dropping back into the 60s. And note that some of this rain is kind of heavy at times, too. Rain continues tonight. Fog. Tomorrow, in terms of the amount of rain, in other words, you measure the rainfall, there's going to be a lot less of it, but it's still going to be cloudy. There's still going to be intermittent drizzle and light showers, so it's not the best of days, and there's going to be a kicking northwest wind developing. So I'm wondering now if we're not going to get out of the 60s, which is why I think most likely we're going to be this low. Now, if the sun happens to come out, we could get into the 70s. I'm thinking the upper 60s are more likely now on Tuesday. Tuesday night into Wednesday, areas of fog and clouds left over. Wednesday's temperatures, we're going to be trying for some brightening, and if we can get the sun back out on Wednesday, the temperatures should rebound. Total sunshine today, 10%. Not much sun at all tomorrow. We're hoping for as much as 66% sunshine on Wednesday. The chances that it rains is nearly 100% today. Are going to go 90%, and a very good chance for leftover showers on Tuesday. A bit of mist possible early Wednesday. And then remember what we just said earlier? Watch to the south and southeast Thursday. Now the possibility of, I've got this as a 33% chance for a couple of reasons. There's a 1 in 3 chance of either steady rain from that system, or if it misses, clouds and sun and scattered showers. So one way or the other, there's probably going to be something. I'm hoping that we don't get slammed by this. Although the way things are going around here, I wouldn't be surprised if it changes. We'll see. And hopefully a drier weekend. Now here's the 7-day forecast. Normal highs in the mid-70s. Not quite there today or tomorrow. If we can get the sun back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we might be closer. I'm wondering, though, about Thursday and Friday. Something to certainly keep an eye on. Local temperatures. So you can see the upper 70s to the north and the upper 60s to near 70 to the south. I think those numbers to the south might be a little too high. Burlington 78 versus our 70 here in Syracuse. Nationwide numbers. If you're curious about heat, it's pretty easy to see where it is, right? Denver is going to be 97 today. Wow, remember earlier in the spring they were having all that snow? Well, that's all gone now, isn't it? I'm meteorologist Peter Hall. You can see the rain coming at us from the south here. You can track it with interactive and triple Dopplers on cnycentral.com.